Welcome to this podcast dedicated to learning English. In this episode, we will discuss the best methods you can follow to learn English in an effective and enjoyable way. Learning English can be a long journey, but at the same time, it is an experience full of challenges and opportunities. If you want to master English quickly and efficiently, there are steps and strategies you can follow to achieve that. 1. Set clear goals. Before you begin learning the language, it's important to set clear goals. Do you want to learn English to communicate with others? Is the goal to travel or perhaps to get a job? Defining your goal will help you choose the best way to learn the language. Remember, there is no one-size-fits-all goal. Everyone has their own motivations. Therefore, your goals should be realistic and aligned with your interests and needs. 2. Build a strong foundation in grammar and vocabulary. When you start learning English, you should first focus on building a solid foundation in basic grammar and vocabulary. Understanding grammar rules such as tenses, past, present, future, and how to construct sentences correctly is very important. Additionally, you need to focus on learning basic vocabulary that is used in daily life. You can start by memorizing simple words and sentences, then move on to more complex words. 3. Listening and daily practice. Listening is a key element in learning any language. To improve your listening skills in English, try to listen to English content every day. You can watch movies or TV shows in English, listen to podcasts, or even follow educational videos online. Focus on how words are pronounced, recognizing different accents and understanding meanings through context. 4. Speak with confidence. One of the hardest tasks that English learners face is speaking with confidence. You may feel afraid of making mistakes at first, but this is part of the learning process. Look for opportunities to speak in English with native speakers or others who are also learning the language. You can use social media apps or online platforms to practice conversation. Try not to fear making mistakes, as every mistake is a step towards learning. 5. Reading and writing. Reading is a great way to expand your vocabulary and understand sentence structure. You can start by reading simple books or short articles in English. Choose topics that interest you so that reading becomes more enjoyable. For writing, try keeping a journal in English or writing short paragraphs on topics that interest you. Writing helps you apply the grammar and vocabulary you've learned. 6. Use educational apps and websites. There are many apps and websites that offer free and paid lessons for learning English. Some of the most popular apps include Duolingo, Babbel, and Rosetta Stone. Additionally, you can use platforms like YouTube to follow video lessons from specialized teachers. These tools are valuable resources to support your learning, providing flexibility to study according to your time and needs. 7. Interact with others. The best way to improve your skills in the language is by interacting with others. Join language learning groups online or participate in forums that focus on knowledge exchange. Learning with others enhances your skills and helps you interact in real-life situations. 8. Be patient and persistent. Remember that learning a language is a process that takes time. Don't expect to become fluent overnight. Progress in language learning requires time, and if you keep working hard and stay persistent, you will notice gradual improvements. Don't feel discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Persistence is the key. 9. Learn from your mistakes. One of the important keys to learning a language is learning from mistakes. When you make a mistake in pronouncing a word or using a grammatical rule, don't see it as a failure, but as an opportunity to learn. In fact, those who learn languages quickly are the ones who aren't afraid of making mistakes and who learn from them. 10. Enjoy the learning process. Finally, try to enjoy the learning process. Don't make studying feel like a heavy burden. You can incorporate the language into your daily life in fun ways, such as playing language games, watching your favorite movies, or interacting with friends who speak English. If you make learning fun, you'll be able to continue for a long time. Conclusion. In the end, learning English is a journey that requires patience and persistence. By following the steps we mentioned, you will be able to gradually improve your language skills. The most important thing is to stay committed and not stop learning. Every time you make progress, remember you are getting one step closer to fluency in English. Thank you for listening to this podcast, and I wish you the best of luck on your journey to learning English.